Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more tokusatsu content, and I thank you for your continued support. Alright, so boom, I'm back on the cloud again, just chilling after just got done defeating the final boss, and I don't know what Kamen Rider comes after me, but I was thinking to myself, hey, we don't watch both Kamen Rider Gav movies, right? And we basically we had Shoma's movie, Hanto's movie, and now we're about to get, Lakia's movie. But he has the shortest out of the three, right? So I'm just sitting there like, hey, let's go ahead and knock this out. And I watched it. And I don't know, man. What the good God, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let me get off the cloud. Let's talk about it, y'all. Oh my God. Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Rider Spike 2.0 back again once again today, people. Today we're for Kamen Rider Gavu, aka or slash Kamen Rider Vram Route Stomach special. And this special I was just like, that's it? This is what we're doing? What was that? I was so, it's such a climactic ending, and it's a sad ending at that. So basically this whole special is essentially just a what if story. It's a what if story about like what if Lakia found out who took out his brother, Komel. Who took out Komel, and Niliv is basically going along about the whole trying to take care of Lakia better, right? Like he's trying to keep more of an eye on him. And you get in the beginning, you get the recap of how Niliv died, right? So Niliv is like, okay, I didn't think this would happen, so you know what, let's do this a different way. And it's just like, what do you mean? It's like, because this is basically, this is kind of sort of happening in its own little timeline, right? Because this didn't happen. We know this didn't happen. And yeah, we get a new form in this, but it's just like a recolor of his pink jelly form. The form he could turn invisible in. But this form has some really good powers. This noir, the pura noir. It had a really good power set. He can make stuff dark. He can make little black holes and stuff like that could suck away energy. The power set to this form was really cool. I actually really liked the power set to it. It's just like a brown, red, white, recolor of the pink form. But overall, it was cool. I like this, but I did not expect that ending. I didn't expect that. You had Niliv coming out and announcing to Hanto and Shoma that he created the rider stuff for Lakia and stuff like that. They don't even make it to the part where he finds out where they hey, or him and Shoma can become friends, because he does meet Shoma's in this. Hanto's in it too, but you only see Hanto in a rider form, and it's that cake form that he had with the axe and stuff, because they kind of recap the fight they had when they first met each other and stuff like that too, but with a little bit of a twist of Niliv coming in, like I said before, and announcing that he created it and everything. But the whole thing of Lakia going in, they don't even call him Lakia. They still call him Laganine and Vram. They don't even get to his name, but he gets his revenge, because he basically goes to Glata, Big Sis Glata, and talks to her, and she knows that she knows him and stuff like that, because he's really, he was really, really good at capturing humans. Let's keep it a buck. We know that Lakia was with his tentacle, his tentacles could made people happy and stuff like that, and it made really good premium spice and stuff like that. He was the talk of the town when it came down to part-timers, right? But she knows about him, and he kind of like lies to her, saying that I was intercepted by the red gav, and you know, I actually found a way to, I actually got, you know, I actually lured him away from me and stuff like that, and I would like you to help me, like we could take him out together and stuff. But he also talked to Shoma and said that, hey, okay, well, if you didn't kill my brother, then meet me this place, and then I'll let you, and then I'll tell you everything, you know, right then and there. So after that, he gets to they get to the meetup spot, and he meets up with Shoma, and then Galata pops in, and she pops in, and then they get to fighting, and then like Shoma's like, you lied to me, and he's like, yeah, I guess I did. So he's kind of playing both of them, and he's watching them fight, trying to see if by their fighting styles, who could have possibly killed Kamen, because you know Kamen had a big slash going down his back. So he's trying to see if who made that slash, because he also did the same thing in the regular series when they were fighting that other Granute that had like the blades on his arms, and he thought that he might have been the one that killed Kamen, but it wasn't. So it turns out Galata does like a side slash, and you know Shoma dodges it, and it hits the wall, and then when it hits the wall, he looks at that and goes, that's it, that's the exact type of gash that Kamen had on his back. So he's able to put two and two together, and he ends up attacking Galata. When he attacks Galata, he basically refreshes her memory of the fact that, you know, you killed my little brother, and she basically says that, oh well, if he was a part-timer for us, I probably did kill him, because I've killed a lot of part-timers, as you know, because Galata was like, if you had like a useless part-timer or stuff like that, or they weren't putting in their weight, she would off them. So he gets pissed, and they're fighting. They start fighting to the point where everybody's tired. He transforms into his new form, and with this new form, he gets the upper hand on Galata. End up using some of those really cool abilities, like I said before, that this form actually had. Shoma's beat the crap up. He's in the corner watching this. He's bloodied up, and I'm just like, Shoma, you could have got up at any freaking time. That's what made me so mad, because at this point in time, Shoma has Cake King. He has Cake King at this point, and this was a form that was, at the time of the series, was his strongest form. He didn't get up and use this freaking form. I was so mad, because bro, you could have stopped so much. But I get it. This is a what if story about Lakia. It has to be about Lakia, right? So he does end up defeating Galata. When he kills Galata, her scythe kind of flies away, right? But then when he turns back into his the scythe kind of does like a boomerang effect, where it comes back and impales him through his stomach, and then it disappears, right? And I'm just like, isn't that ironic? The show is called Route Stomach, and then the special is called Route Stomach, and the scythe went through your stomach, killing you. It took a roundabout route and impaled you, yo. And now Galata's gonna be like, yeah, we died together, but I hate you, let's die. Like, that's what this was. So he ends up getting impaled, and then that's when Neelif comes in, and Neelif's like, hey man, I didn't think you were gonna be able to actually defeat my sister. Wow, good job. But hey, listen, I can heal you. I can heal you right now, and but in exchange, you got to work for me to help me kill the Red Gav, or you can die right now. And then and Shoma's just like, bro, you can't die right now. It ain't gonna do nothing but make your little brother sad. Like, it's not gonna make him happy. You gotta come on. And it's just like, and then he tells Neela to screw off. He's like, I'm not listening to you. And he actually takes some of his own blood and wipes it on Neela's face. Yeah, disrespect, right? So then after that, that's when Neil just gets up and decides, he pulls out his bladed bow and arrow, and all you see is Shoma scream, don't do it. And then he slashes Lakia, and that's it. It ends right there. Lakia died at the end of this, and I'm just sitting here I was so flabbergasted because I'm just like sitting here like, okay, is it gonna be a post-credit scene or something? Did Shoma stop something? I was like, Shoma, transform, do something. What's happening here? This is so weird. Where was Hanto? Where the frick was Hanto in this? Oh my god, I shouldn't be this freaking peed off. I'm like, what part of the game is this? You know, but hey, but it was cool. It was nice. I just hate out of the 2 movies and a special, Lakia gets the bad ending. Come on, fam. But hey, if you made it to this point in the video, I thoroughly do appreciate it. If you laughing at me, go ahead. I know it's a lot, but man, I kind of want to see what happened next after that. Like, if they had made like an alternate timeline Gav where Lakia died, you know, like, I wonder how would the story progress after that. You know, I don't, like, I'm just saying, like, this could have been a thing, because it was dark. There was a lot of cussing too. There was a lot of cussing, a lot of sailor stuff going on. But at the end of the day, it was cool. We've gotten through the trifecta of Gav movies and stuff like that. But other than that, what did you guys think about this? If you've watched it, what did you guys think about it? I'm sorry if you haven't seen it and I spoiled it for you, but man, it doesn't matter at this point. Just go watch it. Okay. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I thoroughly do appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, as I always say, stay henshined.
Yeah, the shining golden sign.